Yeah, it's just not good.
What?
I keep trying with that song. It's just, no.
What? What are you? Oh, the Venom.
That song is just not good. What was he thinking with that chorus?
Hey,
though?
don't talk about Eminem online. He'll come after us.
This is gonna end up in the video.
Just don't say anything on camera ever about Eminem because he'll write a diss track about us and we'll be hooked up.
I'd be happy.
I love Eminem, but yeah, I don't like the Venom song.
I would feel honored to be dissed by Eminem.
No, you wouldn't. Hey, he's from Detroit though. He's from Michigan, so you know. Hi, I'm Craig Jones.
That was weird. Like, ah!
You want me to start again?
Nope, leaving this in. He's Craig. I'm Devin. I'm Devin Jones. Let's get in it.
And we are a father and son team, and we are going to review Venom today. Venom. We are Venom.
Now let's get some tacos.
Where's Starbucks? Okay. We saw Venom last night, and it was, I thought, pretty good, man. I was enjoying the movie, you know?
Yeah.
But let me talk to the parents first, okay? Parents, Venom is rated PG-13 for good reason. It is very violent. It has a lot of swearing in it. It's a monster movie at heart, so it is pretty scary at times for little ones. Not for, you know, older kids, but the violence can be kind of brutal, and it's just really not for small children. I wouldn't take a small kid. I'd be like, I think its PG-13 rating is pretty accurate. He's 12 and he's fine. He would have been fine at 11, but I'd say maybe 11 and up. I don't know. What would you think?
I don't know. It depends on your kid.
But you definitely wouldn't want to take like a 5-year-old to see this movie, right?
Yeah, probably not. There's some images that younger children could find disturbing.
Right, they like torture homeless people and kill them, and
yeah, like there's a dude getting all like bent up and his bones cracking, and you can hear it, and it's pretty gross.
That's sort of on the preview, so we're not gonna do any spoilers. So let's be cool with that. So yes, parents probably should keep your young ones away from this one. But that being said, I will start off by saying I would much rather have had a Venom origin story that's closer to the comic books with Spider-Man in it. Yeah. Eddie Brock and Venom, the suit, the symbiote, they hated Peter Parker, so they were the perfect match. They both hated him. You know, because Spider-Man had basically thrown away the symbiote, and you know Peter Parker had gotten Eddie Brock fired, you know, and disgraced and run out of New York, like they say in the movie. But so that's what made them perfect to bond together, because they hated Peter Parker, they hated Spider-Man. Yeah, you don't have that thing.
I mean,
you know?
Yeah, it doesn't work like it would with Spider-Man, but
I'd much rather seen that story. That being said, I didn't mind this movie, man.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say it's a bad movie. It's a good movie. If you think of it as like if you go in there expecting to see like a Venom movie, like if you go in there with like high like Marvel expectations, you're not gonna like it that much. But if you go in there being like, I'm gonna go see a monster movie about a symbiote, you'll like it more.
And it doesn't feel like a Marvel movie. It doesn't even feel like it's in the same universe. My man who played Eddie Brock, what's his name? Bane?
I don't think it's Bane.
No, that's Bane.
That's Bane?
Yeah, that's Bane. He's a good actor. What is that? Tom Hardy. That's his
Bane's
name.
Not good.
But Tom Hardy, he did a good job, man. At first I was getting on my nerves, because the first 10 minutes of this movie I didn't like it. I was like, what is this garbage I'm watching here? But then it started to settle in, and he was really good in this role. He was funny. The movie is very funny.
It is.
And it's not that lame funny. Like we just did a video on The Predator where it's like they're forcing the humor on you. This was genuinely funny. I didn't feel like I was watching jokes. I felt like I was watching something that's funny.
Because, like Venom and Eddie, like the way that they talk to each other and some of the things they say, it can be genuinely funny at times.
It was hilarious, man.
Yeah.
It was a packed house. A lot of Venom fans, you could tell, because they were laughing at the little, you know, there's some definite Easter eggs. So if you're a fan of Venom and Spider-Man in the movie, and they were laughing at them, so I could tell. I'm not going to tell you what they are. But yes, it was very, very funny. I laughed a lot during this movie, and so did the whole audience. It was
Yeah.
For once, there's a movie where I'm laughing and everyone's laughing with me, and I'm not the only one in the theater laughing at nothing.
Having a flashback to our Jurassic World review.
Yeah, exactly.
You're sitting there cracking up.
Where I'm laughing and nobody else is.
When the theater's just silent and you're down there like,
come on, man, it's funny.
it's funny. Yeah.
No, but that's all right. But yeah, I thought the effects were kind of definitely.
I thought that Venom looked good for the most part, but there's that one scene that's in the trailer. It's not spoiling. Where he falls off the motorcycle and he's like cracking back. I thought that looked like crap.
The Venom, the whole animation, it looked like computer animation to me. It didn't look. I wasn't fooled.
Yeah, it didn't seem like real, I guess.
Yeah, it didn't.
But it worked for the most part.
But I mean, as crappy as Spider-Man 3 was, their Venom animation looked better to me than this one. But this design of Venom looked more like the comic book Venom, so I'm gonna have to, I would give the edge to Venom, the movie, instead of Spider-Man 3.
Yes, in Spider-Man 3, he just takes on Eddie Brock and it's just the shape of Eddie Brock. But in this, he's the big buffed up.
He's Venom, yeah. But it looked like animation. Only downside for me was the villain. I was not feeling that villain at all. I didn't care about him, what he was doing. I didn't care. But and he was. I don't think it's that guy's fault. It's just the way he was playing the character. Somebody should have told him you got to do it differently.
Like there's times where he's like, just like straight, calm, almost like psychopathic sounded in the way he's talking about. He's just killing these people without caring, and it's cool. Like that's. I like him when he's like that.
I loved it when he was just that calm, like, okay, get me another one. When he was just
when he's just like that, you're like, dang, this dude's evil.
I know, this guy's terrible.
When he's acting all angry and intense, and when he joins up with the symbiote, it's not cool.
Yeah, I didn't. Ooh.
They show that in the trailer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But
they show that little end bust up fight scene.
But yeah, when he was trying to be menacing and mean, it's like, you little pipsqueak. Somebody could beat the crap out of you.
There's a time where he's walking around, he's like, I don't want to see you unless you have bricks.
Yeah, that was like lame. Brick.
Doesn't work.
Yeah, he was laying that. But when he was just this calm, cool psychopath dude,
cool.
Or actually technically a sociopath, really. But you don't need to know what that is. But
learning about that in school. Just
dude, you're 12. You're learning about psychopaths and sociopaths.
We're talking about Edgar Allan Poe right now.
That ain't got none to. Edgar Allan Poe wasn't no damn sociopath or psychopath.
No, but we're talking about one of the stories. The Telltale Heart. That's
even then, it's just it's a story. It's not a.
We have to write a paper about whether
he was a psychopath or a sociopath.
In the story, if the guy was more of a psychopath and more of a sociopath.
I'm about to take you out that school, man. That's some garbage. Anyway,
I don't think there's a problem wrong with that.
Anyway,
some of the stories my teacher was saying is.
No, we're gonna talk about your teacher after we're done because there's some other stuff going on that she needs to quit.
Yeah,
but no, nobody needs to know that. Okay, where were we at? We were talking about the villain.
Yeah. He's just better when he seems more of that guy where he just doesn't care.
Right.
Yeah, he just sees these people like busting up and he's just like, fetch me another.
Yeah, because he
we'll get it right.
Yeah, he totally believes in what he's doing and doesn't care about anyone but himself.
And I feel like this villain, he's really smart, obviously, but he's also kind of ignorant at the same time.
Yeah, but don't say why.
Not gonna say why.
Okay.
Yeah, he's very ignorant.
Is there one thing we didn't talk about this, but the one thing was like I kind of know why all your patients are dying. Can't you figure this out? But hey, anyway.
And like they literally say it.
I know.
He's looking at the computer, like, I'm sorry, well, da-da-da-da-da. He just doesn't care.
But other than that, that's the only gripe I had with it. You know what? A lot of people told me they don't like that I do like was the relationship between Eddie Brock, his ex-girlfriend, and her new man.
Yeah. How
nice Eddie Brock was to the new man. Even though he totally still wants his ex, but he's not a jerk to the new man. Yeah, I liked that. I liked it. I thought it was good.
You don't really get to see that very often. Usually in movies when they show up and they see an ex, either the new guy or the ex guy, they're always fighting.
Yeah, and they usually make the new guy a jerk. This guy wasn't a jerk. He was a nice guy.
He was a nice, cool.
He's a really nice dude. And he had respect for Brock.
Yeah, and he was trying to help Brock throughout this movie. It was cool.
So I like that aspect of it, even though Brock's secretly still trying to get with his ex. But I like the movie, man. I did. The action, I will say, it was sometimes filmed a little too close, but that's always my complaint.
That one scene when they're fighting with the fog, I don't know. Because, I mean, I know you're not really supposed to be able to see what's going on, but...
Yeah, there's times I couldn't tell what was happening.
Yeah.
I just said, let me wait for them to stop doing all this quick cut and close stuff so I can tell what's going on in the story. But... And the whole motorcycle chase thing that's in the trailer, sometimes that was just a little too up close, too. I didn't really
about
like
that scene, I'm going to say what... I'm going to talk about something that a YouTuber I watched last night said. His name's the Cosmonaut Variety Hour. You can check him out. Full credit to him. Yeah, he was talking about that scene, and he said that it just went on too long. I thought the same thing. I was sitting there like, okay...
But you know what though?
It's this took too long for me.
I don't think it would have been too long if it had been filmed a little better.
Yeah.
Because there was just too much of that up close, quick cutting stuff
and it just seemed
going
like
on
the
for
same
too long.
stuff. It seemed like the same
because
things every time.
It was. If you had maybe put the camera back and choreographed it a little better, you could have a scene that long and nobody would even notice.
Another thing he said is how the bad guy in this movie, he's saying that he doesn't want to kill Eddie Brock because he wants him to get back with the symbiote all alive and they can talk and
okay,
stuff.
that's too much. Let people watch the movie.
They're sending drones trying to blow him up.
They weren't trying to blow him up. They were trying to catch him.
Those are bombs.
They were trying to catch him, dude.
Those drones are bombs.
They were trying to incapacitate him so they could get him. But that's the most we're going to say about it. We're not going to say anything else.
Some problems.
Like I said, I wish it would have been the real story of Venom with Spider-Man and all that.
Yeah.
But it wasn't. And, but it's okay.
It was still good.
Yeah, it was good. It's not perfect, but it was funny. It was exciting. It was heartfelt at times. I really was shocked by how funny this movie is. It's like a comedy sometimes, man. It's so funny.
Yeah, it's kind of like an action comedy movie.
Yeah, they nailed it. Hardy did a good job because he was Venom's voice too.
Yeah.
So he did a good job because they don't sound anything alike. And I really liked what he did with this character. I liked what they did with Venom's character. His just one note, I want this, I'm going after this, and then you have Brock trying to say that balance. I liked it. Yeah, that was sweet.
Yeah, it's cool.
That was sweet.
Venom's like, I'm gonna do this, and Brock is like, we can't do that. So, and it's funny when that happens.
Right. Yeah, I like the movie, man. It was good.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
So, what's your verdict?
I don't know. I want to say the bomb diggity, but just like take away the diggity.
No, we don't have
just
that.
The bomb.
We don't have that.
Yeah, screw it. This movie was the bomb diggity.
I am going to agree. And you know why? Let's get another graphic. The bomb diggity for me too. I'm going to agree, and it's not a perfect movie.
It's not.
It's not. We said what's wrong with it, but I said when it was doing good, I had so much fun watching this movie, man. I was just enjoying myself in a way I haven't enjoyed myself in the movies in a while. So I'm gonna go ahead and call it the bomb diggity. I know people are gonna be upset with us about that. They go, "This ain't no bomb diggity."
But it's good.
It's good, man.
Yeah,
it's funny, man.
This is one of those movies where you see it and you're like, okay, this movie's not that good, but then it's still like in those movies where you're like, you know what, that was a good movie.
Right.
Well, it's not really a good movie, but it's a good movie.
And some of I know you die-hard Spidey fans, you're gonna be upset about all things that they changed, but the mid-credit sequence should make you feel a little bit better. Yeah,
you Spider-Man fans, this mid-credit sequence, you're about to go want to see the next movie that these people make.
Yeah, I agree. And there is that's the mid-credit one. There is also a post-credit sequence that we're not going to tell you about, but it's worth staying for. Okay, I was shocked by that. I didn't.
At the very end?
The very end. I wasn't. That blew my mind. I was like, really? Sweet.
It's cool how they did it. I was like,
sweet. So, yeah, because, I like to tell people, hey, man, there's an after-credit sequence, so you ain't got to be sitting there if there's not one.
There's 3 credit things. There's the one we just talked about, the other one we talked about, and then there's one more.
There is not, dude.
Yeah, there is.
No, the other one you're thinking about, that was just the end of the movie.
I thought that was like
Nah,
after
man, you was tripping.
credits.
You was tripping.
Whatever.
No, the end of the movie, and then some credits, and then the mid-credit, and then some credits, and then the end. That's what happened. And if I'm wrong, whatever. Doesn't matter. Stay to the end.
Okay.
Come on, man. Why?
I drank two
sodas.
One of
That was like 10 minutes ago,
and
man.
then I just had a little bottle cup of it.
Whatever. It's cool. It's cool.
If you like what we're doing, consider smashing the like button and punching subscribe, and then tap that bell.
Tapping the bell. This is YouTube. Come on, y'all. I remember when it used to be easy, just hit like and you could see. So now you got all this other stuff you got to do.
It's not complicated.
It's stupid, man. I mean, I hate to be, biting the hand that feeds people.
I mean, I don't know.
We don't make any money off of YouTube. It's too hard to make money off YouTube now.
I don't know how YouTube worked because I wasn't alive when they first started.
It was a lot easier. I used to make a little bit of money off YouTube, but now you gotta have 1,000 subscribers and 10,000 viewable hours and all kinds of stuff. It just used to be on your views, man. You put an ad on your, it was easy. Of course, you were too little then, so now that you're old enough, we can make videos. We ain't making no money. It ain't happening.
But
that's all right. Fun. That's all right. Yeah,
it's still fun, and we're doing this. We're giving you the knowledge.
Yeah, we don't do this for money.
We're spreading our wisdom.
We really do not do this for money. We do this so that parents and children can get a perspective on what's out there.
I think that this channel is low key for the parents.
It is.
So that the parents can, they can see this and be like, okay, I'm gonna take my kid to this. It's okay.
Right.
Yeah. And then the kids can watch it too and be like, hey, this movie looks awesome, Mom. Let's go.
Right. You know what? I'm neglecting our TV audience now. We're actually on the local market where we live in Michigan. We're actually on television with this show. Yeah. So hi to the people watching us at home too.
Hi.
Hi. Thanks for tuning in. Hey, how you doing? What's up? Those Comcast subscribers watching us local.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks for everybody that watches.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
I don't care what platform it's on.
We appreciate it. Yeah. We average around between 50 to 100 views, and that's good for us. We enjoy that we can help you out and that you stop in and say hello and watch the videos. It's cool. It's nice for us.
Yep. And it's fun for us to do this.
Yeah.
We come in here, we talk, we have a good time, hoping that you have a good time.
Yeah, somebody asked me, he's like, where do you film these things? We're in a big kind of studio space I work in television, so we after everybody goes home, we set up the lights, we get a green screen behind us, we do a bunch of cool stuff, and there was a film festival in here sometimes, and that's where we won our award, was in this room for our movie Artzy.
Right over there.
Yeah, that's right. They gave us our big fat check that couldn't hold on to, but it was spent before I could even take it home. But we're in this big studio space, and that's why it's a little noisy in here sometimes because we got a lot of stuff going on.
And sometimes you may hear an echo in the earlier videos at times.
Or the HVAC coming on.
Yeah.
I didn't really have control over that. I do now. Now I can turn it off, so it won't be as loud and nasty as usual. But this is a low budget, thing. We're not doing this for the money. We're doing it for the love.
Yeah, there's absolute no money that we spend on this.
Not at all.
I mean, maybe in the future, if our channel gets up and we start making money.
We don't even use our own equipment. This is all part of the studio here. We don't use anything.
We're broke.
Yeah, we're very broke.
We can't afford to be spending money on YouTube unless y'all hit that subscribe.
Dude, it's too hard to make money on YouTube now. But like I said, you sound like you want some money. I do this because I love you people, and I love being a parent. I love being a dad, and I love sharing my parental experience with other parents and letting y'all know what's up.
Let me say this, okay? People.
Stop begging for money, man.
I'm not. I'm going to explain this. You see, I like making these videos for you people. It's fun. And then when I get home, I can be like, hey, Mom, look at this. We made a video. It's cool. I can show people our videos and be like, wow, I'm on YouTube. I actually get some views. But then, we are on YouTube.
Yes, we are.
It's us.
I have my own channel. I get more views. I don't know why.
Because you make
cinematic TV stuff. That's but I wish I want some of them to like this stuff too.
Yeah.
A couple of them have. I've gotten some private messages, people saying that they love what I do on my channel, but they also really love what we do here. So it's cool.
I like making these videos for you people. It's fun. We let you know what's up with the movies, how things are going. But then would be nice. Start getting a little bit of money.
We're not gonna make money out this.
I know. I'm just saying.
But that's all right.
We're ranting. Let's end this video.
Well, thank you for tuning in. We both really liked Venom, even though it's flawed.
It's still a good movie.
Yeah, it's a good little movie, man. So we both gave it the bomb diggity. One more. All right.
Like and subscribe. Like a turd in the wind.
Oh, jeez.